From Naples street food to Michelin-level creations, pizza's been around longer than there have been dollar bills to spend on it. So, how did we get to the point where some pizza still costs just a single bill, while others pay thousands and thousands for a single slice? Well, today we're breaking down $1 pizza versus $1,000 pizza. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to the Weird History Food channel. After that, please leave a comment and let us know what other slice-of-life content you would like to see next. Okay, we'll have this one done in less than 30 minutes, or your weird history is free. The origin of pizza is as hotly contested as the last slice at a Ninja Turtle party. But the first official mention is almost too strange to believe. In the year 997 CE, a Latin document from the Italian town of Gaeta records that a tenant was required to pay rent to the local bishop in the form of 12 pizzas, plus some meat and chickens. So either the church really loved carbs, or someone seriously mistranslated the fine print. As for where the word itself came from, theories bounce between Greek pita, Latin pincera, and the Lombardic pizzo, meaning mouthful. Whatever the case, the term eventually spread across Italy, hopped into English in the 1930s, and pushed out the earlier and far less appetizing nickname, tomato pie. But pizza didn't truly become pizza until the Spanish dragged tomatoes back from the New World in the 1500s. For a while, Europeans thought the fruit was basically poison, but in Naples, the poor started tossing it on flatbread anyway. That bold move gave us the tomato-topped pizza we know today. Crucially, it was dirt cheap. Pizza was the original budget meal, a grab-and-go snack that filled you up without emptying your pocket, the 18th century version of a dollar slice. And by the 19th century, pizza was still food for the masses. Pizzas were hawked by vendors and eaten on the go. No plates, no tables, no $1,000 truffle toppings. Turns out New Yorkers did have it right all along. The earliest pizza was meant to be eaten with your hands as you walked down the street. That changed in 1830 with Antica Pizzeria Portalba, often considered the world's first true pizzeria, followed a few years later by others, like Antonio Lavecchia's shop in Naples. Suddenly, pizza wasn't just something you bought off a cart, it was something you could order at a table. But even as pizza crept into more respectable dining, it never lost its cheap reputation. The now iconic margherita, topped with tomato, mozzarella, and basil, wasn't some luxury creation for royalty, despite the later legend about Queen Margherita inspiring the design based on the Italian flag. It was already a working-class staple, and early recipes prove it had been around long before the Queen supposedly took her first bite. In other words, while modern chefs charge thousands for gold leaf lobster pizzas, the classic version started out as the people's pie, accessible, filling, and firmly on the dollar side of the spectrum. Metaphorically speaking, of course. Ancient Italians did not carry around green pieces of paper with George Washington's face on them. You might think the dollar slice has been part of New York forever, but you'd be wrong. Back in the 1950s, a slice in the city went for about 15 cents. And that wasn't just a marketing gimmick, just the going rate. Over the years, the price crept up alongside subway fares. So reliably, in fact, that New Yorkers joked about the pizza principle. If one went up, so did the other. By the 1980s, you couldn't find a slice for under 60 cents. And by the early 2000s, slices were more like $2. The dollar slice was probably still around. It was just a little harder to find than it once was. The real origin of the dollar slice came out of crisis, not tradition. During the Great Recession of 2008, shops like Two Brothers and 99-cent Fresh Pizza started a price war to lure in cash-strapped New Yorkers. Suddenly, grabbing the dollar slice became a symbol of survival. For a while, the price even dipped to 75 cents before a truce was struck between rival chains. Today, rising rents and labor costs have pushed the cheap slice to the edge of extinction. But for a brief moment, thanks to the financial collapse, the dollar slice became the most New York thing imaginable. But even if it costs more than $1 these days, pizza has always carried the reputation of being affordable. In fact, the price of a slice has often doubled as an economic barometer. Just like people track the cost of eggs or milk, the rise or fall of pizza prices can reflect bigger shifts in inflation and the economy at large. But that doesn't mean the entire world, or even the United States, has agreed on what the cost of pizza should be. Even within the country, the price of a large pie can swing wildly from state to state. Up in Washington, you're looking at about $26. Hawaii isn't far behind at $25, and California weighs in at $24. Meanwhile, pizza in the Midwest is living its best life. Nebraska averages just under $14 a pie, and Kansas comes in at just over $15. And yes, if you're in New York rolling your eyes at these numbers, everybody hears you. No need to yell, your pizza is superior. Everybody's heard it. But even in New York, the dollar slice is all but a legend at this point. Sure, a few spots still claim to serve them, but be real. Those places aren't winning any awards. The bargain slice used to be everywhere, but these days, $3 to $5 is the new normal. All right, but what about pizza prices around the world? Well, in Hungary, a margarita will only set you back about €7.50. Basically, a steal. Then you hop over to Norway, and suddenly it's €16 for the same thing. And if you happen to be in Bergen, brace yourself. €18.68. That's over $20 for a pizza that's basically the same, just double the price. So, how does pizza stay so cheap? First up, minimalism. The cheapest pies and slices stick to the basics: sauce and cheese. Want pepperoni or extra toppings? It'll cost you. Next, volume and competition do the heavy lifting. In cities like New York, pizza joints have long played the slice wars, selling hundreds of low-cost slices to keep customers coming. Of course, not all chains are created equal. Papa Murphy's promises fancier ingredients but charges accordingly, with a large take-and-bake cheese pizza coming in at around $18. Jets and Papa John's aren't far behind at roughly $15, while Domino's and Pizza Hut settle in the mid-$14 range. Marco's and Hungry Howie's are a little kinder on your wallet at about $13. But the true hero of affordability is Little Caesars, which is still dishing out large cheese pizzas for $7. It is indeed a pizza.
Pizza.
Proving you can eat well, or at least well enough, without breaking the bank. Now, when we talk about a $1,000 pizza, that's actually on the more affordable end of the extreme luxury pies made for the world's wealthiest. We're talking gold, caviar, Wagyu, lobster. Pizzas that can cost more than a car. Some aren't even meant to be served to walk-in customers. You have to order them up to 48 hours in advance, just to make sure the chefs have all the absurdly extravagant ingredients needed to create these outrageously decadent masterpieces. At the very top, the $180,000 Pear Chic pizza. Black and white truffle pasta, Stilton cheese, Cristal rosé sauce, and edible gold. This isn't lunch. It's a once-in-a-lifetime culinary showpiece for billionaires. Every ingredient is rare. Every bite is an extravagance. Next, the $75,000 golden pizza. Famous, viral, and yes, Mr. Beast actually ate this pizza. Stilton cheese, foie gras, white truffle, 24-karat gold. It's a pizza designed to shock, dazzle, and, let's be honest, make you question reality. Then the $12,000 Louis XIII pizza. Organic buffalo mozzarella, 3 kinds of caviar, Norwegian lobster tails, and gold leaf. It's like a full-course luxury meal disguised as a pizza. Eating it isn't just indulgence, it's a statement. The 24K pizza at New York's Industry Kitchen is another U.S. icon. $2,000 for a squid ink crust, Stilton cheese, foie gras, black truffle, caviar, and gold leaf. Want a slice instead of the whole pie? That'll be $250 for a taste of pure luxury. Of course, some pizzas get expensive simply because they're ginormous. The giant Sicilian in LA's Big Mama and Papa's is 54 by 54 inches, feeds up to 7 people, and costs $400. Kentucky's massive Gibbon is 30 inches, 15 pounds, loaded with 8 different meats, and rings up at $168. Seafood and premium meats also drive prices sky high. Brooklyn's Cuts and Slices serves a fried shrimp and lobster black truffle Alfredo pizza for $120. And LA's D-Town Pizzeria offers Wagyu and truffle pies at prices that make even serious foodies gasp. So, why are these pizzas so outrageously priced? First, ingredients. Rare, exotic, insanely expensive items like caviar, black and white truffles, Wagyu, lobster, and of course, edible gold. Then there's preparation, specialized chefs, precise timing, and rare techniques. Brand and hype play a huge role too. A Gordon Ramsay pizza isn't just cheese and dough, it's a statement. Some pizzas even go viral and become aspirational experiences, even if you're just buying one slice. It's also about presentation. Giant pizzas, perfectly layered luxury pies, and gold-smeared creations are Instagram ready. The story is just as important as the flavor. People pay for the spectacle, the "I can't believe this exists" moment. Every slice tells a story of opulence, creativity, and excess. And it doesn't hurt if you're a prominent YouTuber filming the entire thing. In the end, luxury pizza isn't really about eating. It's about showing off, going viral, and living the fantasy, one golden slice at a time. While pizza for billionaires may not be the wave of the future, the bigger trend is that pizza is getting more expensive across the board. Gone are the days when pizza was always the cheapest go-to option for a quick bite. Sure, some risky New York street slices still exist, but overall, prices are climbing. In 2024, pizza prices jumped 43.3% in North Dakota and 34.6% in Minnesota, showing that even your everyday pie is feeling the pinch. At the same time, there's a growing movement toward gourmet pizza. Restaurants are experimenting with upscale ingredients like truffle oil, Wagyu beef, and even lobster, taking inspiration from those billionaire-worthy creations and bringing a slice of decadence to the broader market. Yet, it's not all high-end. During economic slowdowns, the trend swings the other way, toward affordable pizza. Slice shops boom, frozen pizza sales spike, and people stick to what they know. Quick, satisfying, and cheap. So pizza today wears two hats. It's both the people's food and a symbol of luxury. You can grab a $1 slice in the corner, although it's recommended splurging for the $3 options. But if you're feeling extravagant, you can get a pizza that costs more than your car. It's a dish that can humble you or astonish you, all depending on which slice you're holding. So what do you think? And would you pay $1,000 for a single slice? Let us know in the comments below, and while you're at it, check out some of these other videos from Weird History.